My name is Jeremy Bankston, aka Draft, and I'm a Christian rapper.
Good morning. Welcome to the Recognition album. Now that I'm up,
I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, October 26, 1994. Born at Grant Hospital. So my father, Treon Bankston, and my mother, Tasha Estep. I was a big baby. And, always around a lot of love and joy. I lived with my grandmother throughout most of my childhood. Unfortunately, my mother wasn't in my life. So my dad worked 2 jobs and went to college. So my grandmother usually raised me during the day and after school until my dad came home. I lived with my father, I lived with my aunt, and we always had a lot of family over. So you can say a lot of people always stay with us at our house. But grew up in a pretty happy home, always ate good, which is something that was always good for me. My father was always involved in music since I was born, and he was a gospel artist, and I just always saw him practicing in the living room, different songs and rapping or freestyling over different beats and things like that, and I just wanted to do it since I was little. My first lines of words, you guess I can say, was to a gospel rap song called Thuggin', and it's like T-H-U-G, talking holy unto God. So that's like one thing about my childhood. It really, from that day on, when I was able to understand how good the music made me feel, like from that day on, I had just always been a part of music. I grew up on a lot of jazz music and a lot of country music. So as far as the genres, like I'm in love with all sorts of music, and music has been a part of me since I came.
Because many are called, but the chosen are few. And my facial the elation that I got the invitation, ready to take this good news.
it is very, very difficult to juggle work, school, and music. It is very, very difficult. I mean, a typical day for me is 8 in the morning until 5:30 with school, and then working 6 to 10 at my job, and then getting off, trying to catch up on homework or trying to have some time to relax. And usually at night, that's usually when I write the most music. Like I can write music at 2 in the morning, just laying down. You just have to it's really difficult too. It's like there's no consistency with anything for me. A lot of stuff is just all over the place. Like I might have regular full week of classes. I'm also in choir here at the college, so I might have a tour to go on to. Then I'll get back and have to prepare to, do something like rap in chapel or go to a church and minister. So it's very hard to. You just have to just put in as much work as possible. I feel like to be a successful person, that's what you have to do, is just put in work. And sometimes you don't get sleep. Sometimes you have to sacrifice stuff like that to be able to juggle stuff. So it's difficult because I miss out on like family time, friends time, just relaxing time too. But this is what I want to do. Music is my life. Being a working man is a part of who I want to be, and to be the person I want to be with my education, I have to be in school. So it's very hard to juggle it, but I keep to a busy schedule and do what I can to fit in what I can. If I have room for it, then I do it. That's how I do it.
I keep my raps online on my iPad and on my iPhone. I usually start off with every mixtape or album I do. I usually start off with like a composition notebook and kind of like write down my thoughts and ideas in that as if like it was a playbook. And I kind of feel like when I type my lyrics in my iPad or on my computer or my iPhone, it's kind of like I get to play out all the ideas and stuff I have for those songs, and I can just keep things more sacred and safe in device instead of just my notebooks. And it's easier to type that way.
Good morning, Indiana. Good morning, Ohio. Good morning, California, Texas, Florida, and Maine. Good morning, GA.
What I see myself doing with my music and what I want to do with my music is I just want to be able to just continue to make good music and be able to take it worldwide, go out on trips, go to different cities, travel the world, get to share my music with people of all kinds and all types. And the end all be all, that's really what's most important to me, is just taking my music and being able to just impact people as much as possible. From Big Sean and his career is what he's been able to do musically. I really look up to him because he's always talking about life and being able to express feelings. And I feel like no matter what what city he goes in, he's always respected for that. So I would like to enjoy the same type of respect on my level that he would get. I really admire Lecrae and what he does as far as his career, and that's as far as him like being an artist, but he's a Christian artist, so he's able to remain himself while doing what he loves, and that's making good rap music. So I would have to take that from him, like just not being afraid to show my Christianity to people, and then take from Big Sean that charisma and that humbleness. And then as far as success, I mean the sky's the limit. Like I would like to have a big house. I would like to have nice cars and stuff like that, but I mean overall, most importantly, as far as the music, what's most important to me is that it gets out to people. So if I'm a full-time social worker and a part-time rapper getting to travel on the weekends to be able to serve people with my music, that's what I want to do. As far as being a Christian artist and listening to secular music, that really doesn't have a negative effect with me, because when I listen to secular music, I don't look for the negativity in it. Like that's not what I pull out from it. A lot what I pull out from it is the experience. See, what people get confused with like these different genres is that, oh well, they said this certain thing and they're going there with this, and they view and listen to the negativity before they actually look at the story. For instance, my favorite genre of music is country music. People will look at me and never ever think that I would love country music, but I do, because of the stories that they tell. And sometimes like you can take two things and be able to compare it, but some people who don't listen to that certain genre won't be able to understand that feeling. Like I said, my favorite artist, Big Sean, he has some not very good lyrics sometimes, but he has shared a lot about his life, and he shared a lot about his story, and that's something that I really look forward to getting out of secular music. Another thing is energy. I like the energy that some secular artists bring, but as far as me and what I do, I don't let that interfere with what I'm doing. I wouldn't suggest, hey man, you should listen to this new so-and-so song if I'm trying to create my own audience for them to be able to trust God and listen to good music that I want to be able to produce. I would never brand that. I would never put that out or promote that, but people should be able to listen to whatever type of music they would want to listen to, as long as it inspires them in their own way. So secular music, listening to that doesn't negatively affect me. It's a great way to be able to compare stories or emotions or different times in life with different artists, and it's a great thing. And it also shows me how I don't want to be completely honest. There's so much about secular music in that industry that I just do not agree with.
She died before I wake. God bless my fam and keep the faith and house my brothers through the night, and bless them when they too weak to fight.